Welcome back, Patriots and friends. I'm your host, Untitled82, with my correspondent, MAGA Girl. Alright, so I went to sleep early last night, and I guess there was more drops. More, our favorite number, 17. I guess he put out a couple of drops. Okay, I have the screen set up. Cool. The the website that I use to, show the drops, it's gone. It won't load. Watch. Because I usually do. Let me remove my stupid face. Which one is it? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be using this one for today. Cause look, check this out. It won't load. It loaded earlier before I was gonna make this video. POTUS has a rally in Nevada, and I want to crank this out really fast so I can watch the rally. If it pops up, it pops up. But I had it already up, and then I closed the window on accident. And then when I try to go back to, show it, it just wasn't there anymore. Or it didn't load, as you can see, right? So Q Alerts has been scrubbed. But that's okay. So we left off at 4887. Now we get 4888. Gives us a New York Post article. Hunter Biden also had business dealings in Kazakhstan. Report. Yeah, I guess I'll read it. Who cares? It's not too long, I guess. Hunter Biden is facing fresh questions over business dealings in yet another nation, Kazakhstan. Between 2012 and 2014, when his father, Creepy Sleepy Joe, served as vice president, Hunter Biden worked as a go-between in Knes Rakashev, a Kotska Origlag, with close ties to the country's longtime kleptocratic leader. God, these people have how do you even say that? I'm not gonna say it because I'll just butcher it. The Daily Mail reported. The British tabloid said they obtained emails from anti-corruption campaigners in Kazakhstan showing Hunter making contact with Rakashev and attempting to facilitate investment for cash in New York, Washington, D.C., a Nevada mining company. Though his connections emails show Hunter Biden successfully engineered a $1 million investment from Rakashev to filmmaker Alexandra Forbes Kerry, the daughter of ex-senator and former Democratic presidential nominee John Kerry. Boom! The connections just keep on piling on and on and on and on and on and on and on. All these people Hunter Biden also traveled to the country's capital of Astana for business talks. Rogashev, however, repeatedly ran into problems finding Western business partners due to the murky origins of his wealth. The respected International Finance Corp pulled out a planned deal with him over liabilities stemming from his connections to the country's rulers. As in other nations like Ukraine and China, where Hunter plied his trade, sleepy, creepy Joe Biden may not have been far behind. The Mail published a photo they obtained from the Kazakhstani Initiative of Asset Recovery showing Hunter Biden with his beaming father alongside Rogashev. Hunter Biden and Rogashev also enjoyed a long and chummy personal correspondence, as well alleged emails show. On vacation with family at Lake Michigan, trying to spend much needed time with my wife and daughters. It's my 20th anniversary of marriage tomorrow, Hunter told Rogashev in 2013. Subpoena of all H. Biden's financial records? Death blow? Pandora's political elite box? That's it. Once you open Pandora's box, you can't close it. And this is what it seems that we have with all this Hunter Biden information coming out. It's getting hot, people. And we got this picture. It's a very nice car, Hunter. You schmuck. Get some help. And yeah, not reading that. I will put that in the description below. Oh wait, but let me read the header at least. The text and history of the foreign emoluments clause. Yeah, I'm not a law fag. I don't know what this is. I mean, I could read it and go through it and then find out for my own. I'm probably gonna do that, but that's on my own time. But this will be pinned in the comment or in the description below, so y'all can read it for yourself if you're interested. I'm not, like I said, I don't know policies, and I'm just sharing our favorite numbers drops. America's founders believed that corruption and foreign influence were among the gravest threats to our nation. I tend to agree. We got 4890. Those who provided Hunter with underage girls trafficked? Question. Same people who also took the pictures. So those crack pipe or meth pipe pictures, were those taken by underage girls as a kind of be like, haha, he's passed out, let's take pictures of him, to be used against him in the future, which we now are privy to and have seen them. And every time I see those pictures, I can't help but crack up. No pun intended. Wow, that came out really cool. Anywho. If large sums of money are being paid by foreign state actors to protected in powerful positions, U.S. politicians, would they want assurances the deal will be kept? Bribes and blackmail, dark secret. It's exactly what probably went down. They're like, hey, let's gather some evidence, take some pictures, just so in case, it comes down on this. We're like, look, check this out. Nope, it was them. Just to protect their behinds, That's how blackmail works, right? How do you inform your target business partners what you have? Why would H. Biden have such material on his laptop? How was the content originally received? By email? I don't know. Why would H. Biden risk turning over such material to a computer repair shop? Contents unrestricted? Did he do this to maybe be like, look, I'm just gonna, there's probably content on that laptop that implicates other people. Was that a way of him just people have the, what is it called? A dead man switch, hey, if I get taken out, this information is going to be put out. They give it to a trusted, source. And they're like, hey, man, if I ever end up dying, quote unquote, mysteriously release this information. Was he probably? He knew he was implicated in these certain things. Was that his way of giving out his dead man, information switch? Yeah, the pictures came out and they were hilarious, but what other content is on that laptop and external hard drive? On purpose. Years of being treated poorly by his pop, or simple negligence. If such information existed on laptop, why wouldn't contents be claimed? Several attempts made to contact to claim, right? They were like, dude, come pick up your laptop, we fixed it. Come pick up your hard drive, we fixed it. Never went back. Just left it there. And the laptop repair shop did the right thing and said, I'm going to turn this in to the FBI because the content on it is, whoa. Messages left. Why would H. Biden want to reclaim, knowing the content on the drive would bury Pops and family? A troubled life, a troubled family. Looks can be deceiving. 17. So what if, and just think about it like that, what if maybe as a kid Hunter was abused? What if he was abused as a child? So once he got a little older, yeah, he had a pretty lavish lifestyle, getting millions from China and, Burisma in Ukraine, just was always wealthy. had it all, but secretly, you know, he went through something horrible that got done to him as a child. Hence, maybe all the drug abuse, you know. It's another way you can look at it. And with this drop, that kind of implicates that. Alright, so now we got 4892 gives us a POTUS tweet. Biden is a national security threat. After corruptly blocking readers from accessing the New York Post expose on Hunter and Joe Biden's Twitter, is now throttling circulation on a Fox News story detailing Biden's business ties to China. And we just got this is what happened when I tried to retweet, I guess this guy, Philip Wegman, tweet with a quote and a link to the major breaking Fox News story on Joe and Hunter Biden's, you know. I have put this out on my previous, like maybe a couple of videos ago, and they haven't done anything to my channel. Maybe it's because my channel's so small and, you know, I'm small potatoes, you know. I got like what, 190 subscribers now. Yay. But yeah, so this is all slowly but surely all coming out. How is the game played? Example. Court reinstates fraud conviction for Hunter Biden business partner. I'm not going to read it. I will pin this in the description below. 1. Unanimous convicted by jury. 2. Overturn a conviction by Judge Ronnie Abrams of the Southern District of New York. Right? And that's where the Wiener laptop is. In the Southern District of New York. They're the ones that have it. Attempt to provide shade for Hunter Biden. 3. Federal Appeals Court reinstates conviction. Background: Judge Ronnie Abrams. I'm gonna pin these articles. You know, it's not. I'm pretty sure they're kind of lengthy, and I'm sure people don't. I don't know. People have a short attention span. Like, I go back and I read these things, just, you know, from my own understanding and to get a better, you know, because like I said, I make these videos live. So I was like, oh, there's new drops, let me just hit the record button, boom, let's go. Married to Greg Andres. Who is Greg Andres? Former Justice Department official joins Mueller team. Gosh, I'm gonna have to pin a bunch of articles again. Gosh darn it. It's just very time consuming. That's why I don't even edit. I don't do my intros anymore. I just record the video and upload the video, because I can't. It takes forever to edit and have like a little cool intro, like, it's like I'm kind of done with that. Unless the video is small, then I'll throw my intro in there and edit it. But these videos tend to kind of drag on because there's so much information. Drain the Swamp 17 gives us next drop $48.94. We get a Twitter. Man, let me log into my Twitter. I don't like seeing that blue bar. Oops. Steve Bannon. And I got a message. Sorry. Steve Bannon is a terrorist, more dangerous to the United States than OBL ever was. Are you freaking kidding me? What? These people are so crazy, dude. Ay, ay, ay. He belongs in a high security prison for life. Any journalist or news outlet treating him as anything but a code red threat is aiding and abetting the enemy. Everyone is on notice.
We know the Biden campaign is watching. There's a lot more to come. And just remember, every time something comes out and you lie about it or you hide behind the Russia coverage, additional information is going to come out and prove you're liars. So for Tony Blinken and all you guys seeing your careers go up in ashes, just remember, there's evidence, emails, text messages, a lot more to come, and not just from the hard drive. There's stuff coming out all over, affidavits, other things from other news organizations. You're going to be buried in an avalanche of evidence of your corruption and how you've sold out America. You sold out America to the equivalent of the Nazi Party in the 1930s. That's what the Chinese Communist Party is. This is not about China. It's not about the Chinese people. The Chinese people are totally innocent here. Most decent, hardworking people on earth. It is their liberation that's the defining aspect of the first half of the 21st century. And you have been complicit in their slavery. You have stolen their money to make yourselves wealthier. Joe Biden and his family and Blinken and Sullivan and you guys are caught up in it too. Okay? You have stolen the money from the hardest working people on earth that are enslaved by this totalitarian dictatorship that breaks the underground house Christians, breaks the underground Catholic Church, suppresses the Tibetan Buddhists, puts concentration camps with the Muslim Uyghurs. You have taken blood money to go out, and you, Hunter Biden, to do your drugs and all your depravity. Well, it's all going to come out in living color, okay? All going to come out in living color. That money, sir, was stolen from the Chinese people in slave labor. Remember that, stolen from them.
All right, so he tells it exactly how it is. And I don't know who Alexandra Chalupa is. But sorry, lady, you are mistaken. Look at who the real domestic terrorists are. He just laid it down. These people. Panic and exactly what I just said. Who is Alexandra Chalupa? Huh? Let's get we got another article there. Who is Alexandra Chalupa? The DNC operative? Republicans say dug for dirt on Trump. yeah, like I said, I'm gonna pin all these articles, because if I read them all, dude, this video would be like freaking over an hour. Because my reading skills suck. I'm not that professional. I'm not. It's just I'm not a. I was always that shy kid in history class. That when we were reading a book in class, and then the teacher would pick on students to read chapters. I mean, that's how I was in my history class. Like, one kid reads one chapter, and then she picks on another kid to read another chapter. I was always that kid, like, just hoping. I'm like, don't pick me, don't pick me, don't pick me. But I would always get picked. Like, I'd be like one of the first. And I after a while, I kind of liked that I got picked first, just so I can get it over with. Yeah, my reading skills are just not that great. It's not my strong suit. Moving along. Sorry for the little. See how I go on these little rants here? Yeah, we've all seen this, dude. This does not protect. These stupid masks do not protect against the Rona. Okay, so stop wearing your mask. Every time I walk into the store, I'll walk in wearing it, and then I'll just take it off. And some stores don't even care anymore, dude. They're like, whatever, who cares? We got a Twitter. Oh, okay. Just in, Twitter removes tweet from White House Rona 19 advisor Scott Atlas saying masks don't work. Okay, yeah, don't find that surprising. System of control, apply logic and common sense. 17. One big happy family. The Democrat Party and the mainstream media. Right? Susan Rice, ABC News. Obama administration, CBC News. Obama administration, ABC News. Clinton administration, CNN. Obama administration, ABC News. Obama administration, ABC News. Right? And you got the Cuomo brothers, freaking jackasses. How is the game played? Now that you know how Judge Ronnie Abrams and Greg Andres are connected, who is Dan Abrams? Dan Abrams is an American web entrepreneur and television host who serves as the chief legal affairs anchor for ABC News and is the host of the Dan Abrams Show, where politics meets law, on Sirius XM POTUS channel. He was the host of Live PD and an A&E cable network. Abrams also created and hosts Court Cam and Law and Crime production on A&E. All right, I don't even know who this guy is. I don't watch TV no more. Which is a #1 cable show on Thursday nights in 2019. He is a legal commentator, author, and former anchor of Nightline. Abrams also worked as the chief legal correspondent and analyst for NBC News and general manager of MSDNC and doubled as an anchor for the same network. Brother of Judge Ronnie Abrams, chief legal affairs anchor for ABC News, and is the host of the Dan. Yeah. Just read that. Got a meme. We got Sergey Brin, co-founder of Google, president of Alphabet Inc., net worth $49.5 billion. Married to Anne. Gosh, how... Wojcicki? I don't know how to say that. That's like the... Wow, that's a hard one. Co-founder of 23andMe, net worth $1 billion. DNA database. Oh, her sister, Susan, CEO of YouTube, net worth $410 million. Hashtag censorship. There we go. We've seen this many times. The Wiener laptop. Got caught for sexting a 15-year-old young lady. And then got arrested, and they took his laptop, and Hillary, they found information on Killary, crime against children. Why is the FBI's top child PORN lawyer involved in the Hunter Biden laptop case? Special Agent Joshua Wilson in the brackets there. Do you see a pattern? You know, I don't care. This video is going to be longer than I wanted it to be. I just hit my 30 marker. See what I mean when this information is just... There's so much information. I can't make these videos shorter than 30 minutes.
I just... Here and we are following this breaking news.
No, thank you. Wait, what? What? Okay, who cares? I agree. Whatever.
Over here, and we are following this breaking news out of Washington. Some serious allegations this morning facing the State Department.
That's right. According to internal State Department memos, the agency might have called off or intervened in investigation into possibly illegal and inappropriate behavior within its ranks, allegedly to protect jobs and avoid scandals. This concerns the time that Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State. We want to get right to NBC's Chief White House Correspondent Chuck Todd with the latest. Chuck, good morning to you.
Good morning, Savannah. You know, there's an old saying in Washington that the cover-up is worse than the crime. But in this case, both parts of it are disturbing. Allegations of prostitution and pedophilia, and allegations that those crimes were somehow covered up or not looked into. So the State Department this morning is having to respond to those claims and those investigations of misconduct by State Department officials, including by an ambassador and security agents attached to then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. And the allegations are that these investigations were whitewashed, quashed altogether, and that those orders came from high up.
NBC News has obtained documents related to ongoing investigations into some disturbing allegations involving State Department personnel and at least one ambassador. A State Department memo says the ambassador, quote, routinely ditched his protective security detail in order to solicit sexual favors from both prostitutes and minor children. The memo also says a top State Department official directed department investigators to, quote, cease the investigation into the ambassador's conduct. It's just one of what another document describes as, quote, several examples of undue influence from top state officials. On Monday, a State Department spokesperson will not confirm specific investigations.
I'm not going to talk about specific cases, but I can say broadly that the notion that we would not vigorously pursue criminal misconduct in any case is preposterous.
A former investigator for the department's Inspector General has complained to Congress and the media that the investigations have not been thorough because of the pressure from those high-level officials.
We take every allegation of misconduct seriously and we look into it.
It was less than 6 months ago that another major internal investigation painted Hillary Clinton's State Department in a negative light. That scathing report on the failed diplomatic security procedures in the aftermath of the Benghazi attack.
What difference at this point does it make? It is our job to figure out what happened.
As we noted, the whistleblower in this case, a member of the Inspector General investigative team at the State Department, she's gone to Congress demanding an investigation, and it's our understanding Congressman Ed Royce, the leading Republican in House Foreign Relations, says he does plan on having an investigation, and no doubt hearings are probably going to come soon as well, Savannah.
But Chuck, where are we on this? Is at this point just allegations from one whistleblower? Have they been substantiated in any way?
Well, here's what it is. The whistleblower says that this report, that the internal investigation having to do with how diplomatic security even investigated these allegations, that's where this scathing report came from. It's how the investigators somehow dropped the investigations, including into this ambassador and onto some other deal, including on folks that were part of security detail. So the allegations themselves haven't been fully substantiated by us, but this Inspector General.
Do you see a pattern? 17. You know? You got the Anthony Weiner laptop containing certain things. Now you got the Hunter Biden laptop and external hard drive containing certain things. Slowly but surely, folks. Drip, drip, drip. It's coming out. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And it has to be done this way. You can't just come out and be like, hey, check this out. All these people, you know, sacrifice children and are into the PDO stuff, and you know, they're probably cannibals as well. You know, you can't just come out and say it. You gotta slowly drip the information out so then people can piece it together and be like, oh wow, it all connects. Yeah, I know. Don't get me wrong. Look, I want to see justice. I want it like right now. But it's not, you know, they're gonna let you find out for yourself. And this is why we have our favorite number, 17. Gives us these little, you know, like, hey, do you see a pattern? Check it out. Look, check it out. I've been reading these for 4 years, dude. And just 4 months ago, I decided, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to share and start a channel. I don't care if it takes off and it's a big channel. I don't even think like I said, I'm not a professional. I don't know. I just know how to make videos because I used to be on Twitch, and I know how to like navigate OBS a little, and I'm learning every day as I go. But I think my format is just exactly how I want it. Like I wanted to make like a fancy template, you know, just to kind of make it look more appealing, but no, I'm gonna keep it exactly how it is. It's just my computer my camera phone, or my phone, which is my camera, my computer, and I just have my monitor and my TV. And I've managed to just do it like that. Nothing fancy, nothing super fancy. You know, I don't have multiple screens, and I don't have a green screen, you know. Not saying that it's like, because a lot of people that I watch, just, you know, their content is just top notch, you know. Mine is just very simple. It's raw. Like I said, I will effing curse if I feel the need. And this one was like, what? So it's coming out slowly but surely, folks. We got a Breitbart article here. Erik Prince, NYPD ready to make arrests in Anthony Weiner case, right? Like I just said, the Weiner laptop. Blackwater founder and former Navy SEAL Erik Prince told Breitbart News Daily on SiriusXM that according to one of his well-placed sources in the New York Police Department, the New York PD wanted to do a press conference announcing the warrants and the additional arrest they were making in the Weiner investigation, but received huge pushback from the Justice Department. Right? Apparently, there's certain videos on there that are just horrific. Made a lot of these NYPD officers sick to their stomachs. They couldn't even take it. They were like, I can't believe what I just watched. You know, we all get that that supposedly the video of Hillary and Huma filleting a young child's face, taunting her with it, and then she was sacrificed to Moloch or whoever these people worship. It's disgusting. It's I don't even know how I get away with talking about these certain subjects, and my channel's not been removed. But then again, I'm a nobody.
Prince, founder Blackwater, former Navy SEAL, and a great friend of the site, retired Navy SEAL. I guess it's a permanent deal. Erik Prince, how are you, sir?
I'm good, Alex. Good morning.
Good morning to you, or is it good evening? I don't know the time change.
It's evening here.
It is evening there. So it's first of all, your thoughts on this? The FBI saying 99% chance. Multiple agencies hacked Hillary's email server.
Sure. I mean, it's not like the foreign intelligence agencies leave a thank you note after they've hacked and stolen your data.
We've requested that, and they never oblige for some reason.
For some reason not. But, you know, I want to give color on why the FBI, why Comey had to do that last week.
Yeah, please do.
Because of Weinergate and the sexting scandal, the NYPD started investigating it through a subpoena, through a warrant, they searched his laptop and sure enough found those 650,000 emails. They found way more stuff than just the more information pertaining to the inappropriate sexting the guy was doing. They found State Department emails. They found a lot of other really damning criminal information, including money laundering, including the fact that Hillary went to this sex island with convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Bill Clinton went there more than 20 times. Hillary Clinton went there at least 6 times. The amount of garbage that they found in these emails of criminal activity by Hillary, by her immediate circle, and even by other Democratic members of Congress was so disgusting. They gave it to the FBI, and they said, we're going to go public with this if you don't reopen the investigation, if you don't do the right thing with timely indictments. I believe, I know, and this is from a very well-placed source of mine at 1PP, One Police Plaza in New York. The NYPD wanted to do a press conference announcing the warrants and the additional arrests they were making in this investigation, and they've gotten huge pushback to the point of coercion from the Justice Department, with the Justice Department threatening to charge someone that had been unrelated in the accidental heart attack death of Eric Garner, the guy almost 2 years ago. So that's the level of pushback the Obama Justice Department is doing against actually seeking justice in these email and other related criminal matters. There's 5 different parts of the FBI conducting investigation into these things with constant downdraft from the Obama Justice Department. So in the, I hope, unlikely and very unfortunate event that Hillary Clinton is elected president, we will have a constitutional crisis that we have not seen.
Do you see a pattern? 17. I'm gonna pin all of these in the description below, so you guys can all go, and guys and gals, I'll probably get, oh, he called everyone guys. No, I will put all these links up. I guess I could just link QAnon.pub, and then you guys can just go there and then click on all the little links. I think that'd be easier than me just posting every link. Alright, so this is a site where you can go and read the drops for yourself. And, just click on the links, like how I'm doing it right now, and then, you're able to read all the information. I think it'd just be easier for me to do that. This is a site where, I can read the drops. There's you got qag.news. This is a good one. Right? There it is, I think I'm gonna start to do that. Just post, like, if you like this one, QMap. Is this one up again? Oh shoot, what happened? I don't know why it goes back. What? I don't know why it goes to my first screen. That's kind of weird. Huh. All right. Interesting there. All right. It's just about an hour-long video now. So now we get a. So at 49:01, and we get a Twitter status.
Further analysis of the subpoena's handwriting, and it suggests that the subpoena was served by an FBI agent his name is Joshua Wilson, and over the last 5 years, he has been working on child pornography issues. Connect the dots. If an FBI agent is working on child pornography issues for 5 years, why is he subpoenaing the laptop of Hunter Biden? Is there a connection here? Should this suggest that there's a child pornography issue here on that laptop?
Well, I think you just made the connection. Again, this is what the FBI, I think, has to come clean about. This isn't a standard investigation where, you know, if the FBI doesn't indict somebody, that everything remains confidential. This is something that, as we were talking about, relates to national security. And if there's criminal activity involved that could be tied to Hunter Biden or his business associates, or even possibly tied back to other members of the Biden family, and as some of these emails indicate, that Joe Biden was fully aware of this. He was taking his 10% cut or requiring 50% from his family member's salary. This needs to be known before Americans go to the polls.
So was the FBI agent who served the subpoena investigating child pornography, Senator?
Well, you just read the news report. I can't comment any further. I don't want to speculate other than to say that what I said publicly before, our report uncovered so many troubling connections, so many things that need to be investigated, that I really think we're just scratching the surface. And yes, I've heard all kinds of things that I think will probably be revealed over the next few days. There's a treasure trove of emails and video and pictures in not only the purported computer of Hunter Biden, but now we've got the co-conspirator, Bevan Cooney, that also starting to reveal information. I guess we're probably going to just find more information every day over the next couple of weeks.
All right. Do you see a pattern? Gosh darn it, dude. Like, whoa. This is explosive information. Yeah, the people that... with the Wiener laptop and now the Biden laptop, it's all coming out, folks. Drip, 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 right? Gives us a Fox News article. GOP report claims Hunter Biden paid women linked to prostitution or human trafficking.
Joe Biden's son, Hunter, is emerging as an issue in the presidential campaign. We're learning new information tonight about a Senate Republican investigation into the younger Biden. Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel has details.
The 87-page report says in 2015, two senior State Department officials, George Kent and Amos Hochstein, raised concerns to Vice President Joe Biden's office and even with Biden personally about the perception of a conflict of interest regarding Hunter Biden's role on Burisma's board. Quote, despite the efforts of these individuals, their concerns appear to have fallen on deaf ears. And warning of the risk of undermining U.S. policy in Ukraine, quote, officials within the Obama administration ignored the glaring warning signs when the vice president's son joined the board of a company owned by a corrupt Ukrainian oligarch. Senate Republican Chairman Ron Johnson and Chuck Grassley led the report, and no Treasury records show potential criminal activity relating to transactions among and between Hunter Biden, his family, his associates, and foreign nationals. A key Senate Republican calls the findings extremely troubling.
There's been a lot done, a lot of interviews. there's a lot to see there, and this is very serious.
A spokesman for the Biden campaign says this is all about the election. Quote, an attack founded on a long disproven hardcore right-wing conspiracy theory that hinges on Senator Johnson himself being corrupt, and that the senator has now explicitly stated he's attempting to exploit to bail out Donald Trump's re-election campaign. The Senate Democratic leader blasted this probe.
Senators Grassley and Johnson should reimburse taxpayers for the money they wasted. The Johnson report should be relegated to the dustbin of history.
Senator Tom Cotton says there's no reason to believe these practices would change if Joe Biden's in the White House.
For decades, Hunter Biden and Joe Biden's brother have been coasting off of his public office, earning millions of dollars from Chinese firms and Ukrainian oligarchs.
In a statement, the Trump campaign says this report is further evidence that if Joe Biden wins, China and many other foreign interests with a financial stake in the Biden family win too.
Do you see a pattern? Our favorite number. So these were some very explosive drops and information. Again, I never tell anybody to, oh, you have to believe in QAnon. No. Use your own discernment, research for yourself, come up with your own conclusion. Me, I follow the movement, okay? You don't have to follow the movement if you don't like it, if you don't believe that it's real, if you think it's a psyop. That's why it's always think for yourself. Find out the information that you want to seek. You know, it's not about following this movement. I don't know why it gets called a cult, but no, it's not anything like that. It's just think for yourself, come up with your own discernment, conclusion, you know, and then you can make your own decision. I'm not telling you what to do. This is what our favorite number does, and puts out information just for you to go out there and on the web, which is that you have at your fingertips, and research for yourself. Research for yourself, dude. I cover topics. Gosh, man, I don't know. My channel's so small. I've only been at this for like 4 months. This is just a hobby. Well, there you go, folks. That is all I have. Again, I'm gonna have to. I'll pin. Oh, it's back on. What happened? Oh, it did come back on. Oh, okay. Okay, this was down. But there you go. Do you see a pattern? Do you see a pattern? Do you see a pattern? Especially with these, you know, you got the Wiener laptop that's been out there for since like 2016, and now we got the Hunter laptop, and I'm sure things are gonna come out. More things are gonna come out, and we're gearing up. What is it, like 16 days now till the election? Get out there and vote. I'm gonna do it in person. Gather your friends, your family, whoever, co-workers, and go out and vote for the man that is he's probably like the best president we've ever had, except for a few others, you know. Promises made, promises kept. He's doing exactly what he said he was gonna do when he was campaigning in 2016. Do the research. He's doing everything he said. You know, don't listen to the fake news media telling you that he's a white supremacist when he's condemned it multiple times. But they still keep firing that at him, and he's just like, dude, stop asking me the same freaking question when I've already given you the answer like 100 times. Right? That's the fake news media tactic. Thank you all for watching. I went over my marker. I don't like making these videos as long as they are, but as you can see, the information it just comes out rapid fire. Just a little tidbit here, if you guys haven't seen the movie Rapid Fire with Bruce Lee's son, Brandon. Came out like in 1994, I think, or something like that. Awesome movie. Watch it. It's old school. It's cool. I don't know. I'm stupid. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, thank you all. Whoever watches this. God bless you all. Till the next one. Bye-bye.